Is your credit score not quite where you want it to be? Don't worry. You are definitely not alone. The average American credit score is around 715, but millions of people are still below that good credit range. And that means they're paying more for loans, insurance, and even rent. But here's the good news. In 2026, building credit fast doesn't require getting into debt, using fancy tricks, or having a high income. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 safest and fastest ways for beginners in the US to build credit, step by step. Before we dive in, let's quickly cover what actually matters for your score. Most lenders use the FICO score model, which ranges from 300 to 850. A score of 670 or higher is considered good, 740 and up is very good, and 800 or more is exceptional. Your score is mostly based on just a few key things. Payment history makes up 35%, that's the biggest piece. Next is credit utilization, which is 30%. Then you have the length of your credit history at 15%. The rest is a mix of new credit and the types of credit you have. This means how you use credit is far more important than how much money you make. Now let's get into the countdown. Coming in at number 5 is to limit new accounts and let your credit age build. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is opening too many accounts too quickly. Every time you apply for new credit, it lowers the average age of your accounts and adds a hard inquiry to your report, which can temporarily drop your score. Instead, start with just 1 or 2 accounts maximum. Then, wait at least 3 to 6 months before applying for anything else. And most importantly, keep your oldest account open for the long term. Credit truly rewards patience. Next, at number 4, use credit boost tools carefully. If you're already paying for things like rent, utilities, or your phone bill on time, you might be able to use those payments to help your credit. Tools like Experian Boost can add your rent, utility, phone, and even streaming service payments to your credit report. These don't add any debt. They simply show a record of your positive payment behavior. Just remember, boost tools mostly affect your Experian credit score, and late payments on things like buy now, pay later services can hurt your score if they get reported. Use boosts as helpers, not as shortcuts. At number 3, start with the right beginner-friendly products. If you're new to credit or rebuilding, this is where you should begin. Look into secured credit cards. With these, you put down a small cash deposit, and that deposit becomes your credit limit. They look and report to the credit bureaus just like a normal credit card. Another great option is a credit builder loan. This is a small loan that's held in a savings account. You make small monthly payments, and at the end of the loan term, you get the money back. These products are designed specifically for beginners and help you build a positive payment history and a healthy credit mix, showing lenders you can be trusted. Our number 2 tip is to keep your credit utilization ultra low. Credit utilization simply means how much of your available credit limit you're using. Even if you pay your bill on time every month, using too much of your limit can seriously hurt your score. The best practice is to keep your utilization under 30%, but ideally you want to stay under 10%. For example, if your credit card has a $500 limit, try to keep your reported balance under $50 to $150. Here is a pro tip. Pay your balance off before your statement date, not just before the due date. That way, a lower balance gets reported to the credit bureaus. And finally, the number 1 most important tip for building credit fast is to never, ever miss a payment. This is the single biggest factor in your credit score. Just one 30-day late payment can damage your score for years, especially when you're just starting out. To avoid this, turn on autopay for at least the minimum payment on all your accounts. Then try to pay the full balance manually whenever you can. Use calendar reminders or a single app to track all your due dates. And if you ever do slip up, pay the bill immediately. Then call the lender and politely ask for a one-time courtesy removal of the late fee and reporting. A perfect payment history is the absolute foundation of great credit. Now for some bonus quick wins and warnings. First, check your credit reports regularly for free. You can do this at the official site, annualcreditreport.com. If you see any errors, dispute them immediately. Also, keep one card active by making small, regular purchases to show activity. And here's what to avoid. Maxing out your cards, applying for credit on impulse, and missing payments on those buy now, pay later services? Remember, credit grows quietly, but mistakes are loud. So, to recap, if you focus on making on-time payments, keeping your utilization low, and using a few smart starter products, you can move into the good credit range and beyond over time. Just start with one of these tips today. Building better credit means getting lower interest rates, easier approvals, and building more wealth for your future. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, subscribe to WealthForge USA for more simple, beginner-friendly guides on money and credit. Please remember, this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice.